Hello, art students. Today, I'm going to be working with you to create some crickets. And inside of those crickets, we're gonna put some really cool and colorful patterns. All right, so let's get to it. First things first, we gotta draw our cricket. I'm gonna be drawing today using a Sharpie Black permanent marker. I would like for you to be working with a pencil and an eraser. All right, let's get started. Here we go. So I'm gonna use my marker and you're gonna use a pencil. Okay, let's begin with our cricket's head. All right, I'm gonna start over here on the right side and we're gonna do the head. The head is kind of like a roundish oval shape, kind of like this. And then coming out right about here, we have an antenna. So I'm gonna come up and around. And remember, they have some pretty long antennas. If you want really long antennas, you go for it. Mine are gonna be kind of long too. There we go. There's a nice long antenna. And then at this end of the antenna, why don't you go ahead and round that off like that? And then go ahead and create a little circle that goes around the base like this. The other antenna is on the other side of your cricket. So let's go ahead and draw that antenna next. So starting right about here, we're gonna come up and around, kind of follow the shape of your cricket's head. And I'm gonna have this one come up a little bit higher. Starting my next line. There we go, just like that. So we have two antennas. Let's do the cricket's eye. It has actually two different types of eyes, so it kind of has three eyes. So the compound eye is gonna go right here. That's kind of a large sized eye. And then it has what's called the simple eye. And the simple eye is like a little tiny little eye on its forehead right there. It's kind of cool. We're gonna do the palps on our cricket. So that's gonna go down here. To me, it kind of looks like their little teeth maybe. And we're gonna draw from right here. We're gonna come down to touch that palp. And then we're gonna come up and touch right there. Then it has one more palp that comes down from right here. So it kind of looks like two teeth coming out. Kind of cool. Okay, so that is our cricket's head. Let's move back a little bit and start working on the thorax region. There's three regions. We got the head, there's the thorax, and then there's the abdomen back here. Okay, so for the thorax, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna do right about here, and we're gonna come right about there. Come up. This is kind of like starting the back of our cricket. Then we're gonna come down from right here at the base of our head. Right here, it kind of leans in a little bit. We're gonna come in this way. All right, let's do our leg. The leg is gonna go right here. Give it a little foot. There we go, there's one leg. Now starting from the leg here, we're gonna come back and down a little bit more. And I hope that your cricket, you're taking up a lot of space because we want a nice big cricket. Okay, so right about there. I'm gonna do my next leg, which is gonna come out right about here. And then at a sharp angle, this leg is gonna come this way. And then at another sharp angle, it's gonna come this way. It's kind of interesting. There we go. So there's that leg. Then, let's go back up top here. We're gonna do a little bump right there, just a little bump. Then we're gonna do the wings. Let's do the forewings. So to do the forewings, we're gonna go right here. We're gonna draw a little C. It's like an upside down C. Then from that upside down C, let's do the forewing. Nice, round shaped, kind of oblong wing. All right, let's do the next wing. Same thing, I want you to draw an upside down C right here. And then this time, this wing, it's gonna go back behind that wing. This is called the hind wing because it's behind the forewing. So starting at the top up here, we're gonna continue our hind wing, and we're gonna come all the way back down and touch that upside down C right there. Doing good so far, students. Okay. Now starting from just behind this leg right here, we're gonna do the really long jumping legs. Okay, so this is kind of important. So we're gonna start a big, long jumping leg right here. Notice it's already bigger than this leg right here, okay? So it's gonna go like this. There we go. It kind of reminds me of like the shape of like a turkey leg or something. Like if you're eating at dinner. Then coming down from right here, we're gonna do a little bump right there. And then we're gonna come down like this. Nice and skinny and spindly legs. And then we're gonna come back like this. Just like that. All right, this is the part that I think is pretty cool. We're gonna do the, what do you call it? It's the abdomen, that's what it's called. Okay, so let's start kind of right in here in the section where our hind wing is. And we're gonna come down like this. And we'll do another line that comes down right here. So we're creating, and then we want to round that off right there. So we're kind of creating like these little section pieces, this kind of a patterned vertical thing happening here. They're like little segments. Okay, we're going to continue to draw these little segments coming back and down, and they gradually kind of get smaller and smaller as we get closer down back to the end of our cricket. And maybe we can squeeze in one more, why not? Okay, coming out from the back side of your cricket, on the very end of its abdomen, we have the circus. So to do that, they have three little things back here for the circus. There we go. Okay, then we're gonna put little dots in here that run along the bottom. Cool, and there we have it. That is our cricket, and good job drawing it. I will see you in the next video to show you the next step. Good job.